Me and the
Yeah,
family are
but
gonna deal with it, right? But you reached out, like I was actually touched that you reached out to me. We've never met, but the fact
yeah.
that you were able to reach out to me as a person that we've only talked on YouTube, and we were able to. So it shows that community is a very important thing. But I'll let you finish that.
Yeah, because I don't know what it is about you, but um, you seem to be like somebody I can talk to. I get that vibe. So I was like really comfortable talking to you about that entire issue.
Hmm.
And I was glad you was there, that I could have reached out to you, because a lot of people go through so much things, and there's nobody they can reach out to, and even to listen.
Hmm.
You know, you
Hmm.
might not be able to give advice, but you could listen.
Listen,
Some people
yeah,
just need a ear to listen,
100%.
to get everything out.
Hmm.
So I was fortunate enough to have your ear to listen, and you gave me some good advice on whatever. So
Yeah, I've always had that. People say I have that face you can trust, but don't trust me.
yeah.
I'm the torture boss.
Yeah.
But no, no, it's very important to have that, whether it's family, friends, sometimes strangers. In this case,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's strangers because sometimes people don't even you know live that well with their families to where they can reach out to them in a
Exactly.
in a time of stress. You know, so like Goga said, whatever gets you back to your set. I think the most important thing is understanding that you don't have to go through it by yourself.
Yeah.
I think to me that's one of the most important things. Is like a lot of people, and you can, if you're a good friend of the person, you can tell when someone is going through a stressful situation, right? Because I don't care how you try to hide it, you can tell. I always say the face never lies, right? The face,
Hmm.
your emotions never really. You can tell when something is off with somebody, especially if you know them very well, you know. And it's always a lot of people are shy to ask their friends and family, "Hey, what's going on? How you feeling?" And a lot of times, like you said, Trini, they're just looking for an ear,
Yeah.
just somebody that they can